Good morning, everybody. I'm Jenny Jones. I currently work at Lewis Silkin, but I've been in and around the legal industry for more decades than I'd like to admit, but some of you actually know my secret. So I've been delighted to be asked to kind of host and facilitate today. So you'll see me popping up backwards and forwards. I think Claire sometimes does this role, so she's handed it over to me for today for a challenge. So Richard, good morning, welcome. And I'm going to hand over to you so you can do the introduction as our chair for today, and I will be back after. Thank you.
Thank you, Jenny, and thank you for taking on the responsibility of hosting our in-person event. Greetings from New York. Welcome to the 2024 Document Excellence Day, which is our 20th anniversary celebration. I have a little bit of housekeeping to do. If you're online, there are two boxes on either corner of the interface. One is the closed caption, which is in the left-hand corner, and one is the chat, which is in the lower right-hand corner. So if you need the chat or the closed captions, please turn them on. Yes, it is a bit early here for me, but if I'm to be honest, this is generally the time I'm starting my day. I think the people who are the most impressive are those who are joining us from the Western United States, one of whom is Sherry in New Mexico and Tara in Washington. So it's much earlier for them. But let's start by thanking our sponsors, Novaplex, who is also hosting the get-together at the end of the day. I'm sorry I won't be there to imbibe with you. Latera, Big Hand, Doc Style, Definely, Phillips Dictation, and ILTA have all provided us financial support to make this day possible. Many of these sponsors are present there in London and are available to talk to you about their own initiatives. In addition, Ben Mitchell of Novaplex will talk later on in the day about a pragmatic approach to the future and the issues that will impact law firms. And that's why we're here, right? Excuse me. Thank you to Clifford Chance for the use of this space and the technical support being provided for this hybrid event. These hybrid events seem to be a permanent part of our careers. I believed they would go away, but that hasn't happened yet. Without the participation of law firms like Clifford Chance and all the vendors, we would be hard pressed to do our work in general, never mind just have this day. I want to thank Angela Crossland for her service as the previous chair of Document Excellence Group, and I look forward to working with her in her new role as our secretary. In a few minutes, I'll turn this back over to Jenny, who will be the MC for the day, but please indulge me just for a few minutes. Although it seemed like the pandemic was, I don't know, eons ago, we're still finding our legs as we return to the workflow and workday that we once knew. Some of us are back in the office every day. Some of us are in now and then. Some of us work from home. Whatever scenario we enjoy or suffer, the challenges of building and maintaining legal documents never stops, and the challenges always change. In the coming year, we at the DEG plan to meet these challenges head on, and we hope you'll join us. Along with the existing initiatives like Standard Styles and the Capabilities Matrix, we plan to publish our Dictionary of Legal Terms that we hope will help alleviate that language barrier between English and American. We plan to develop a more robust relationship among our business partners with creation of an industry liaison committee. We want to ensure that we are getting our message to the folks who are developing the software we use, and that we keep our finger on the pulse of their ideas and innovations so we can share that information with our members. We're expanding the Standard Styles project to include American style needs. As you might think, this is a rather ominous undertaking. So we're widening the overall scope to include document standards because in reality, the document is where the styles live. Later on, we're going to hear from Darshna Dave about Clifford Chance's journey with Copilot. As we probably all suspect between the time I am saying this and the time Darshana does her presentation, Microsoft may very well have changed Copilot yet again. Dana Dennis Smith will tell us about the Next 100 Years project, which is dedicated to achieving equality for women in the legal industry. As the single dad of a young woman, this is a big deal to me, and I think it should be a big deal to everybody in the industry. Later today, Sherry Kappa will lead a panel discussion of our initiatives and extend an open invitation to all of you to join us as we develop these plans. The theme of this year's Document Excellence Day is the past, the present, and the future. 3 different panels will discuss what's happened, what is happening now, and what we might expect in the future. Claire Waller has championed this theme. I thank her for her efforts around Document Excellence Day over the years. Her attention to detail is impressive. I would be remiss if I didn't mention Joanne Humber, who recently stepped down from our organizing committee. Everyone in the London legal tech industry knows Jo through her work with the DAG, LTC4, and her many efforts in the marketplace. I look forward to our paths crossing again in the future. And I think I've said enough. You'll hear from me again later in the day, and I turn you back to Jenny Jones, who has graciously agreed to take us through the day.
Thank you very much.